I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And this is Real Talk with Robb and Craig on Thursday, the 29th of July, 2021.
What are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about cash-out refinances.
We've had a lot of people asking us about accessing some of the equity that's grown in their home, including clients that we helped just a year ago or less.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the fact of the matter is in this area, up here in the Pacific Northwest, prices and home values are increasing exponentially. So if you've owned your home for a year or more, the odds are you do have usable equity. We wanted to talk about the three different types of programs available if you want to access that equity. Craig, what are they?
Conventional, VA, and FHA.
Now, these are very different programs. Now, obviously, VA is special. You have to be a veteran or an active duty military member. And a VA loan, if you want to access cash, will allow you to go up to 90% of the new home's value. Now, one thing you need to be aware of, you have to have been in your house for a full year if you want to have a new appraisal done and get the benefit of that new value. So if you bought 10 months ago, you're not quite where you're going to want to be on a VA cash out. You need to have built some equity time because the VA will take your purchase price as the value. So you need to be there a full year so we can establish new value for you.
Don't ask me the conventional, I don't know.
I'll tell you, conventional is the most restrictive. You have to be at 80% loan to value if you want to access cash. That means you need to have, if you want to do a cash out recently after buying, you better have put down 20% or more if you now want to access some of that cash for home improvement or debt consolidation. Or on a conventional loan, you need to have been in your home for longer. If you bought 5 years ago, we'll do a new appraisal for you, and you can stay at 80% with no mortgage insurance and get some cash out. But the most flexible program for cash out, if you purchased recently, is FHA. With FHA, if you've been in your home for at least 1 year and you've made 12 monthly payments, you can borrow up to 95% of the home's new value. That means if you've been in the home 1 year and your home's appreciated $50,000, $60,000 in this crazy marketplace, you would be able to access up to 95% of that new amount, but you have to have been in there a year. Now, one thing, you might ask this, well, I'm in a conventional now, how am I going to access my equity? We can refinance you into an FHA loan. Just because you didn't start in an FHA loan doesn't mean you can't be in one now. As long as it's your primary residence and you've been in that home for a year or more, we could refinance you into FHA. You want to be aware of this. With FHA, you're going to have mortgage insurance. But if you're taking equity, if you're going over 80% LTV, you'd have mortgage insurance no matter what program, with the exception of VA. So the mortgage insurance may not be that big of an issue for you if the key thing you want to accomplish is home remodel, debt consolidation, and you want to access that equity now. It might be worth the mortgage insurance cost to you.
I think as we're talking about this, every situation is going to be a little bit different.
Sure.
Let us know really what you want to accomplish and let us try to help with it. I'm coming up with, as Rob's talking, I'm thinking, well, if it were me personally, I would do this, and I would, because everybody that's bought or refinanced without taking cash out in the last 2 years probably has the best rate on their mortgage that they're ever going to have. And also keep in mind when Rob's talking about cash out, we're only talking about your primary residence today. We're not talking about your investment property or your second home.
Right.
Those are much more stringent, and the reason being because
they're a higher risk loan, so they have layers of risk put onto the file by the investor. So they cut back the loan to value allowed, they cut back the amount of cash that you can get out, they raise the interest rate that you get charged, various things.
Yeah, it's a good point. Years ago, when the market crashed, we worked with the guy that was refinancing all of his investment properties, basically cutting the rate in half because the banks knew he was not going to make those payments otherwise.
Right.
And so they worked with him.
They called them modifications back then.
So please, if you want it cash and you're looking to do a remodel, we could look at doing a 203K rehab loan.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of things that we can look at to really make sure we're putting you in the best possible loan for you that works for you.
Right.
We just got news that we are re-signed on our lease here.
Yeah.
So we will be at our same location for the next 3 to 5 years.
3 years at least.
So Christian, thank you for that. And Christian and Anna Lee are at our corporate office, and they're about to have a baby girl. So we all want to.
Their first baby.
Yeah. So it's September. It's in September that she's due. We are going to have a bunch of guests for the next half of the year.
Yeah, I'm excited about this.
We've already got Martin Burns, which, as you guys know, is mine and Rob's personal attorney.
Great real estate attorney.
Real estate attorney, 1031 exchange coordinator.
Yeah.
The guy is he's just awesome.
Yeah. Way smarter than us.
Yeah. And when you're talking about, one of the reasons we want to get Martin on is the value that a letter from a lawyer makes in a real estate transaction is unbelievable.
Yeah. Be looking for that because he's going to be on one of our upcoming shows and he'll be talking about that in detail.
Yeah. We are, of course, we're going to go back a couple times to Destination Harley-Davidson, Tara Wilcox. We'll
be seeing you, Tara.
So we're always happy to go there. And there'll be some other surprises that Brenda Kelley, of course, will be on here. We love Brenda Kelley. And Luke Bentson, hopefully we can get him on here. Just a few others. Doug Lamb. We have great people that are doing home inspections. We've got Doug Lamb. We've got Travis Rice. So we've got 2 people from, if you're up in our area or you're down south a little bit, we've got people that can cover you all over. What else?
We're going to have John Ellis from JohnEDirt talking about projects that you can do on a newly purchased home if you want to get your yard into tip-top shape, and some other ideas there. And there was another one that you had.
Well, I'm going to talk to Kevin Nelson, who's the owner of Northwest Fence, who his guys, we've seen them on jobs. These guys literally are running from jobs all over.
So busy.
But they're so good at what they do. They're perfectionists. You guys will, everybody that we try to get on the show, it's people that Rob and I personally will use or have used.
Oh, and I just thought of who I was trying to think of, the chainsaw artist.
Oh, George Kinney, which tomorrow, and I'm pointing to Rob because he doesn't know this, so he's going to find out with you guys. Tomorrow he's going to go with me to pick up the bench from George.
I did not know that.
The bench, there's a story behind this. Rob and I went to Shelton one day, and as we're coming back through Allen, we passed by George Kinney, and we pulled in because, of course, he had this big, beautiful Harley-Davidson bench.
Yeah.
And I said, Rob, it's meant to be. We're supposed to pull in here. We did. They worked with us on a price on it, and it's
beautiful.
Beautiful.
Take a picture tomorrow. Put it on. We'll post tomorrow.
Well, I don't know that it's put together.
Oh, sorry.
So,
may not be tomorrow.
But you know what we could do is we could take some pictures and post them of us, and maybe do a little quick video or something with George and his wife. Really nice people. In addition to that, the mother of all ice cream runs is happening this Saturday. Of course, it's part of the Ambassadors for Christ and overall CMA. It's another chapter that's putting it on. We are going to be there to support them. If you're interested, please give us a call. I don't have all the details in front of me right now, but we will have. And the end of August, because we're pretty much in August now, the end of August, Lana and myself and the road captain, Ken Molman, and his wife, Christine, are going to Heaven to Hell, which is in Spokane, Washington. It starts in Spokane. We go into Idaho, and it's just a great day of it's a motorcycle trip. And we started at a Christian Motorcycle Association's clubhouse, and we end up at the Hells Angels clubhouse. And believe it or not, it is a great time. Everybody gets along. You've got people from all different kind of organizations. And you know what, man? Everybody's happy.
Are you inviting people to this?
I'm inviting everybody to it. First, you're welcome to come to the mother of all ice cream runs this Saturday. And I don't know, I'll tell you where we're meeting. I can get all that information for you, but I don't know how far the run's going to go or where we're going to end up to have the ice cream.
Call him.
Yeah, please call me. And everybody's always welcome. It's the third Saturday of the month at 8 o'clock at that one place in Port Orchard. That's where we have our ambassadors.
Great breakfast there.
Yeah, great food, period. They have a hamburger that if you can eat the whole thing, They'll pay for it, and you get a T-shirt. Your name goes on the wall. And I'm still working on the big guy here
I can't do it.
to try it.
You see, go look at it on the menu. If you can do it, I want to be there to watch.
I think John Ellis said he could do it.
John? Oh.
So we're coming from every angle on this. Please go to www.realtalk.mortgage. That takes you right to our YouTube channel. Jordan, Brenda Kelley's son, is running in the Olympics tomorrow night at... Tonight,
he's going to be on local television at 6:45.
6:55.
6:55. Jordan is running in the 400 men's hurdles in Tokyo. So we're rooting you on, Jordan. Run well.
He lives in America, but he's running for...
Cape Verde. He represents Cape Verde, yeah.
So we wish him nothing but great luck and great success. Please share this video. If there's other things you'd like to talk about with us, or you can think of other people that you think would be great and benefit from being on our show, we'd love to have them as well.
Call us if you want information about accessing your equity and cash out. Give Craig or I a call. We'll give you the straight scoop and direct you the best way for your situation.
I'm Craig Lee.
I'm Robb McGee.
And that's Real Talk with Robb and Craig.